Welcome to From the Driver's Seat, the Averitt podcast for all Averitt drivers to keep up with news and information across our network. Make sure to subscribe on your preferred podcasting app to make sure you're notified as soon as every episode drops. And now, hosting from the driver's seat, Director of Driver Services, David Broyles.
Hey everybody, it's Dave Broyles. Glad to see you today. We've got a great guest. I don't think we've introduced this guest in a long time, but I've known him for a long time. Great guest. Hey John, how you doing? John Roach.
Good. How you doing, David?
Doing great. John, tell them a little bit about what you do and maybe a little bit about what you've done in the past at Averitt.
Okay. Currently, I'm a site manager at Costco, and we currently run 4 locations, about 120 drivers, and we've been awarded the new business. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go from delivering 12 stores to 29 stores. So, and that's very good.
That's a significant change, right?
It is. But previously, I started out with Averitt, breaking freight, third shift, worked my way up into to leadership, and that's where I'm at today. So.
How many years you been with us?
About 12 years the first time and 18 this time around.
So 30 years.
Correct.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
Congratulations on that, right?
Well, thank you. Yes, sir.
And congratulations on the new contract. That's something I think we've been looking for a while. And talk a little bit about the contract, I guess. And you mentioned a minute ago how many drivers we had, but how many stores we got. But what's it going to mean to us with this new contract on drivers and trucks and things like that?
It's going to be huge. We need to bulk up to about 245 drivers. We need roughly 80 drivers in College Park and 25 in Nashville, another 25 in Columbia.
Wow. That's a big increase for those 3 locations. Well, of course, Nashville, we never had anybody in Nashville before, right? This is the first time we've had anybody in Nashville.
That's right.
And we're putting a few in Chattanooga as well, right?
5, yes, sir.
And so, I guess we're branching out to the Costco stores up in the Middle Tennessee area. Is that where this growth
exactly.
is going
so
there as far? And then over to the Carolinas?
Correct. So you're looking at Nashville area stores, Farragut store for Knoxville, and then out in the Carolinas as well.
That's a lot of growth, though. We got a lot to do between now and then, right?
We sure do.
But it's exciting because how many associates do we currently have on the account?
We have a total about 120.
About 120. So with this new contract, though, those folks are going to get an increase, right? They're going to see a nice increase.
They are not just in mileage pay, but also stop pay.
Yeah. So that's really going to add up over time, and people coming into the account, taking a look at the account, they're going to be able to say, "Wow, that's good money for." It's a home daily position, right?
Absolutely. We got drivers who will deliver in the evening and as well as overnight. So
how does the account work, kind of? I know you said, of course, College Park has the largest concentration of drivers, right?
Correct.
So what are we doing from, we've got a location out in East Tennessee, Alabama, right? We've got that location now. We're going to have Chattanooga and Nashville, and you said Columbia, right?
Correct.
So how does all that tie? How does it work? How's the system?
So the depot is going to load the loads out. We're going to average probably 150 loads a day, and some of those loads will go direct to the stores. Other ones, like going to Columbia, will be shuttled to Columbia. So we'll have drivers that just shuttle to Columbia, drop and hook there and return to the depot. Other drivers out of College Park will go straight to the store.
The ones that are close enough to the store. But College Park's
correct.
Where the depot's at, right?
That's correct.
And then those are kind of like shuttling out to Columbia and East Tennessee and Chattanooga and Nashville. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Exactly. So once we show the loads out to those satellite locations, a final delivery driver will grab the load and make the delivery, whether it's an even delivery or in the morning, overnight.
And when you say a store delivery, a lot of times when you thought about that in the past, that was something that we had to get a hold of with a pallet jack and take it off, but we don't do that, right?
No, sir. Everything's no touch. Most of the stuff will be live unloaded, or drop and hook or live unloaded. Just depends on what's going on with the store.
Okay. So, but you keep that schedule going, they'll know when they leave.
Absolutely.
I guess they have bid routes, right? Is that right?
That is correct. We'll bid out these routes twice a year. And that way it gives the opportunity for a driver to change his route up.
And they get the chance, if they have a bid route, the nice thing about that is every day they know what's happening, right?
That's exactly right.
Everything, it's predictable. The predictability is very high, right?
Exactly.
And it's the same thing week in, week out, so drivers can expect. They know what to expect. They know what their days off are. They know how much their money is. A lot of stuff that's good about that, isn't it?
No, absolutely. Just them knowing what they're doing day in, day out is great.
And we won that contract, and it was a long time in negotiations and stuff. But I think our current people, I think they did a great job helping us win the contract, right?
Well, absolutely. It took the entire team, from the leadership team to all the drivers. Without everybody's involvement, we wouldn't have been as successful as we are. So
I think our drivers have done a great job on this contract, giving us a good reputation with Costco. Is that correct?
That's absolutely, because Costco is big on time deliveries, and they demand a 98% on time, and most of the time we're 98 to 99%.
Wow, that's pretty impressive when you think about all the deliveries y'all make in a one-day period, right?
Because it takes so many people to make it happen. A lot of loads take 2 drivers. Anything can happen to either one of those drivers en route. So
yeah. Because, anything goes wrong in between, you got to repower and get it there in time and everything, but you're still running almost 98, 99% delivery every all the time. That's pretty impressive.
No, it is, and it's hats off to the entire team.
Yeah, because, that really is something to say and be proud of, and that goes a long way between us getting that contract or not getting that contract, right?
Oh, absolutely. That on-time delivery was a huge factor in getting the contract.
Well, that's something that I think all the Costco drivers can currently be proud of, because they're part of the team that helped bring that contract in, and so they'll be part of the team as we grow. They're going to be part of that now. They have a significant input to allowing us to continue to grow that contract.
That is absolutely right.
And it's always fun to get a big contract, but the challenge now is how we get there, right? Because
exactly.
We need to get this implemented by what time?
September 1st.
September 1st. So we need to have all the drivers, trucks, trailers, everything we got to have has got to be in place by then.
Yes, sir.
So right now, of course, we're looking at, folks that might want to transfer. So, we're getting some folks that, hey, I want to transfer. And then we're getting folks that, may want to come back and work for us that may have left. So we've got folks that can transfer. And if they're interested in transferring, need to look at the hotline, call your leader, call somebody call somebody and say, hey, I think I want to transfer. Can I get my name on the list, right?
That's exactly right.
So that's the first thing that needs to happen. But the second thing that needs to happen, we need to go back to that workforce that just did all that on-time delivery, and we need to ask them for what?
Need to hire people like yourself. Get out there and talk Averitt up, and bring them aboard.
And it's it ought to be easy, right? With all the positive stuff from this contract, hit the highlights. What's good about this job?
The good thing about this job is it's home daily, it's good pay, and it's no touch freight, and you're on a bid schedule, so you know exactly what you're doing every single day.
And that's hard to beat, right?
Exactly.
That's what most drivers end up wanting to do sometimes. So as the drivers are out there, and they're obviously seeing other folks as they're stopping at different places. If they see somebody that looks like, hey, that's an Averitt person, that could be an Averitt person, they need to reach out and talk to them about what's going on, right?
Absolutely.
And you'll still earn the Averitt bonus. You get the benefits. You get the Red Thinking Rewards points when they put the contract in, or when they put their application in.
Correct.
It's just, but we need their help, don't we?
We absolutely do. It's critical that we get the word out and hire people like ourselves.
Right, and we can't wait till September 1st to hire 120 people, right?
No,
I don't
sir.
know the number. I know it's over 100, but
it's over 100.
We can't wait till September 1st to do it. We need to start now and work our way toward that, right?
Correct.
So, we appreciate what everybody did. And it's not just the Costco drivers that can participate in that. Anybody can participate in that to bring other new drivers in.
That's
so,
correct.
Everybody that's listening to this podcast, they need to think about it and say, hey, here's an opportunity for me to get my money, if I get some money from Averitt for referring someone just like them. And that's how we grow. It's the better driver. And you see drivers all the time. You're a site manager. Referrals, isn't that important to you?
Yeah, very, very much so. So it gets the word out there and lets people know what Averitt's all about.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, I'm excited about Costco. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot with them now. We're coming down to College Park again here in a couple months and do a cookout. And I'm going over to Columbia here shortly, going to do a cookout there. So, but it's nice to get out and see the drivers, and obviously we want to thank them for what they've done.
Oh, absolutely.
And continue doing that. But anything else you want to leave with your drivers and your team?
Other than just saying, thank you very much. It just it took all of us to get here. So, everybody deserves a pat on the back. So thank you very much.
Well, I think everybody will appreciate that, and you're right. I think everybody deserves a good thank you for this, and So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the challenge of putting those people in place and getting everybody up and running before September 1st. That's the challenge.
It is a challenge, but we're up to it.
Yeah, I think we are, and I think we'll do well. I think we've got a good thing to market. So I think I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get started and see how fast we can get those folks in the door.
Agreed.
Well, we appreciate you coming by, John. Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, David.
And thank y'all on the road. Y'all be safe out there. And remember, the People Like You program is really vital to Averitt. So if you can refer folks, help us out with this Costco contract. We've got a lot of folks we need to add to the team. Thank you so much. You have a great day.